These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26 says Iraq is going through some growing pains. They're still going to struggle. They're going to make a lot of mistakes, but they are poised right now for the future. They're not going to allow any more corruption. All right, Samson has an article, quote, Trump and the Iraqi banks puzzle. Quote, it is very obvious there are opinions and talks going on behind the scenes or in political rooms. All right, moving on to Mark Zevia, PDK has an article, quote, al-Mandelawi discusses with the United Nations Special Envoy for Iraq support for stability and reform in the country. Mark Z says the UN is there and saying that Iraq has made tremendous progress. Keep going. This is an important piece. When they change their value, the world knows they are sovereign and stable. Claire has another article, quote, Al-Alaq urges Turkey to open accounts for Iraqi banks. Quote, the governor of Central Bank of Iraq, Al-Mohsen Al-Alaq, urged on Wednesday Turkish banks to open accounts for Iraqi banks to expand financing channels for importing goods and services between the two countries, stressing cooperation in the field of settlements for users of Iraqi cards in Turkey. Milishman has an article, quote, the Turkish Central Bank supports these steps along with the Central Bank of Iraq for regulating financial operations between the two countries. What does it do? It contributes to facilitating commercial transactions. That's talking about international trade. That's what we're waiting for. At some point, they're going to have an international calculation and a forex traded currency. Frank 26 says, I'm excited because of the reality of what we're seeing. If we were still in the guessing stages, that'd be different, but we're not in the beginning stages of this. Lastly, I have Mountain Goat who says, I had an interesting conversation with my CBI contact Wednesday. We talked about the new peg for the dinar. The new peg is established and will finally take the place for IQD peg instead. This will de facto peg to the US dollar. I was told we will shortly see news articles on the subject matter as they educate the citizens.